Working on a literary criticism project? Confused with structuralist theory? Well, just keep on watching because this video is for you. Good day, grade 10 learners. I am teacher Aizie and I'm here to help you in this learning journey. In my previous video, I talked about the introduction to literary criticism. If you haven't seen that video, you can find the link in the description box below. This time, I'll be talking about one of the literary approaches, which is the structuralist literary approach. So, let's begin. So what is a structuralist literary approach? Let's take a look at the following traffic and road signs. What does this signify? How about this? Or this? The origin of structuralist theory is connected with the work of the French linguist Ferdinand de Saussure, along with the other linguists from Prague and Moscow. In brief, Saussure's structural linguistics propounded three related concepts. 1. Sign. Saussure argued for a distinction between langue and parole. Langue is an idealized abstraction of language, while parole is the language as actually used in daily life. He argued that a sign is composed of a signified and a signifier. A sign is any word you may see in English language. Signified is the mental concept that a signifier refers to. Signifier is a marker like a word that refers to a specific concept. For instance, the signifier is tree. You might think of a pine tree or any other tree, but I'm thinking of a narrow tree. The word tree may ring different mental concepts, hence, there is no fixed meaning attached to the word. 2. Arbitrary relationship between signified and signifier. According to Saussure, the meaning of the word is culturally constructed. For instance, your idea of God may have a different mental concept than others. If you're a Christian, Jesus Christ is connected to the word God. If you're a Muslim, Allah is connected to the word God. The word God can mean differently for everybody. That is what Saussure meant by arbitrariness in language. There is no fixed sign. 3. Binary relationship between words. Because different languages have different words to refer to, signs gain their meaning from their relationship and contrasts with other signs. In other words, when we try to define things, we start with what they are not. For instance, Ivana Alawi is famous because she's not insignificant. We say, it's cold because it's not hot. A dog is a dog because it's not a rabbit. It's not a cat. It's not a fish. So how do we define dog? We define dog by contrasting it to other things which is not. What are the strengths and weaknesses of structuralist literary approach? Structuralism enables us to approach texts historically or transculturally in a disciplined way. However, it is difficult to know who controls the meaning, and readers look only at the linguistic structure and is not permitted to have emotional attachment to the text. Let's take a look at the first stanza of the poem The Song of Autumn by French poet Charles Baudelaire. Soon we shall plunge into cold darkness. Farewell, vivid brightness of our short-lived summers. Already I hear the dismal sound of firewood falling with clatter on the courtyard pavements. The first stanza may be interpreted as the man is chained between the seasons of life that inevitably passes. Summer is too short and winter is fast approaching. Eventually, everything will come to an end and all that will be left is memory. Or it could be interpreted as the current physical and mental state of the poet. The warmth of summer is represented as happiness and joy of the poet, while the winter signals cold and dark time. There you have it, the structuralist literary approach. In my succeeding videos, I'll be discussing about the other literary approaches as well. Always remember the words of Socrates: the life which is unexamined is not worth living. So I hope you learned something from our discussion today. I hope to see you again in our next video lesson. To get notified of the new video lessons, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Bye everyone! Thanks for watching!